Iron Mike Tyson's in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Last boxing competition for him against Kevin McBride in 2005. He loves this mixed martial arts stuff. You know about his appetite for competition. This felt like an eventuality. Tyson on the biggest stage tonight.
Yeah, it always felt like Mike Tyson would make his way here because he loves fighting so much and he loves mixed martial arts so much. But if you ever thought a guy could cross over from boxing with the athleticism, you thought it was Iron Mike Tyson. He was so fast, he was so gifted. He's an A-plus athlete. And if he commits himself to the wrestling like he did boxing, I imagine Tyson will find a lot of success inside the octagon.
Once the baddest man on the planet, trying to realize that distinction again, albeit in a different combat sports setting. We'll see how it goes for Iron Mike tonight. Mike Tyson enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, folks, here we go. Undisputed UFC heavyweight championship fight, and all eyes are on the incumbent as he makes the walk here tonight, and he's enjoying every moment of it. Huge title defense beckons for him tonight.
John, he loves where he stands in the sport. He loves the admiration that comes with being the baddest man on the planet. He knows he's the biggest, he's the strongest, he's the baddest, and he loves it. And he prepares as if he never wants to let that go. This man lives for being the best. This man lives to be in the spotlight. And time again, we see him defend this belt as if his life depended on it.
Well, right, you lose this belt, it's essentially like walking back into your new life. He has no intention of suffering that fate here tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here he is, Iron Mike Tyson. The flurry is coming. Look for him to use that signature peekaboo style to try to get inside. Has been vulnerable to leg kicks, though, since he transitioned to mixed martial arts. He's worked hard on the takedown defense. We'll see if Tyson can keep this fight upright here tonight in what is a very interesting stylistic challenge. Nice. Nicely done. Went for the inside leg kick.
Big punches.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Early connection with the left from the champ. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Fighters separate from the clinch. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. The moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Oh, this place is going nuts. We got a brawl on our hands, folks.
The fans are out of their seat. These guys are kidnapped. Right hand land. There you go.
Misses again with a right punch. Takedown defense is there. Man, how good is his right hook counter?
Good jab there by the champion.
Nice straight right lands. And there's another straight. It's there by Tyson. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Collar tie here in the clinch. Beautiful combination of punches to the head. He gets tagged again. We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. Oh, single collar tie here.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Tyson.
takedown defense right now by the champ.
Right on the button.
Guillotine jump. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with.
Akhmedov's going for an arm here. Ooh, that looks tight.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
So Iron Mike Tyson's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Tyson's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Tyson's back in full mount. Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Akhmedov's in half guard now. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Tyson. Second round, straight ahead.
You're being controlled on the ground. He gets the takedown. I need you to put your feet on his hips immediately and push off. Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, round two. That is a clean strike, and it gets right through the guard. Nice job to block the strike there, and then counters with an effective hook. So a nice sequence on the feet there by Tyson. Straight right is there. Just out of range with that left hook.
Oh, that body shot hurt him.
So now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind it.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Nice defense there. Huge block. All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully. Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
Tyson's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Well-placed kick there by Tyson. Akhmedov's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Akhmedov's in half guard. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
North-south position. Getting him out here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Using a lot of good movement. Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Akhmedov's right back to the full mount here.
Great submission defense. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. And now he's got the back. These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Akhmedov's back in full mount.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Tyson gets pounded here on the ground, the elbow doing most of the damage there. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Akhmedov. Final seconds here of round two. Oh, good ground and pound here.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
Tyson's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cut man will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, back to the stools for 60 seconds. That gives us a chance to re-rack some replays, including what we believe is the strike that caused the cut on his nose.
Yeah, beautiful strike that lands, causes this cut, opens him up on the bridge of the nose. It's not a bad cut, but if he continues to go forward, his opponent is a sniper, and he's going to keep hitting him in that same spot. Move your head. Really choose the times in which you're going to advance to try to get to this guy. You got to be careful, though, because he is so good at picking his shots.
And, of course, it's hard to know the extent to which that has compromised his breathing, but that corner was fired up. They want him to be more defensively sound as this fight continues. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Akhmedov's really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
Oh, right into mount.
Nice positional control here. Akhmedov's got his back again.
Changing the position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Akhmedov. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Akhmedov's right back to the full mount.
This is a terrible position.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Tyson's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Tyson getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet.
He's got to start throwing now. He's got to be careful here. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Tyson's in half guard now. Lands with the ground and pound here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Akhmedov.
This is where he wants to be.
Nicely done.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Akhmedov.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Tyson's in half guard.
Getting them out here.
All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Deep breath, relax. Nice job, that. Great ground control. That's what we need to do. Dominate down there. But we need to.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart, we'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Oh, nice Nice jab to the head by Akhmedov.
Gets to the single collar tie. He's in close, so he's never punching. He's landing these nasty, vicious elbows.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Akhmedov's making things really difficult for the opposition now as the fighter continues to target that damaged nose.
He's tired. Both guys are. They work hard. Oh, nice level change.
Akhmedov's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, real good submission attempt now. That one looks tight. Oh, great submission defense. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
It's under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Good work from the top here by Tyson. Takes his back now.
Oh, nice.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Akhmedov's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Well, he has really started to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. 1-2 punch by Akhmedov. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defense.
Akhmedov gets tattooed by that stiff jab. Just out of range with that uppercut. Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Under a minute now to go in the round. Akhmedov's in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions. Oh, right into mount. Great submission defense on display tonight.
20 seconds left.
Oh.
10 seconds remaining in round 4. Tyson's in half guard now. Lands the ground and pound strike. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
Excellent job last round. That's the way to control a fight on the ground. Put it with your skill set. This round, I want to see the same thing, but be even more aggressive.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight. Beautiful hands on display. Another punch lands.
All right, so here we go with our next round. Certainly a seminal moment in that previous round as he rocked him and nearly got him out of there. We'll see who has the upper hand out here.
That was a huge moment for him in that round. He found his shot, rocked his opponent, couldn't get the finish, but he had to feel good walking back to the corner and now getting back off of the stool to start the next round. He's hurt. He's wobbling. You cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
Oh, collar tie. Ooh, uppercut.
Like that.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice. A single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scoring it over and over.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Akhmedov. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. He's got to be careful here.
Tyson's in half guard.
Beautiful transition.
Less than 3 minutes to go now in this fifth and final round. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Yep, that guillotine's deep. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
It's work. Come on, stand up. It's work.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Tyson's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. Akhmedov gets in the clinch.
Oh, big elbow.
Under 2 minutes to go in the fight.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I got to protect my head at all costs, right? Oh!
He's hurt bad.
Nice body kick there.
You know, the kicks do hurt, right? These big body kicks, these high kicks, even though they're getting blocked, they do hurt.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Another good one.
Tyson gets up. He is back on the feet here. A huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. The official decision, it resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world,